program nationally. And what it has done is train a whole generation of artists to work with children in the schools, to not just be classroom teachers or generalists, but to bring their exact passion.
It's good for the kids to learn the culture of Africa, like the dance, all those things, because sometimes when I come to school, the kids asking me, like, where you live? Do you live with the animals, or do you live with, they're asking a lot of questions because that's what they see on TV.
All of the kids at Santa Cruz Gardens love Ibu. He is playful and silly with them. They admire him.
My hand is out where?
They think that he's awesome because of his culture and his ability to play the drums. Then they also respect how he teaches them something that they become so good at and they're so proud of.
We get mixed up when we're dancing. He comes up to us and he practices with us like a step by step.
And number 2.
I have 2 grandchildren right now in kindergarten, and especially my one granddaughter. I took her to school for one day or another, and Ibu was coming in, and she got so excited. She said, "This is the best class." She said, "It is so enjoyable," and you know how much she benefited from that in terms of rhythm and learning about cultures.
One of the things that the Spectra program does is we bring the world's culture to the students of Santa Cruz County.
Good.
We give them an opportunity to see what it's like to be from another country, what it's like to make art in another part of the world in terms of music or dance or visual arts.
Here we go, center. Got my center, and then I'm going to have so many options today.
Susan Trimmingham is a gifted artist and gifted teacher, and she is very clear in her explanation. She gives the children an opportunity to learn new concepts and skills.
It's just like a circle in the middle.
Art is how we communicate. If you think 17,000 years ago, that's when man first did those paintings in those caves in France. That's 17,000 years ago. And what did they have in their life? They had to go and find their food, nuts, berries. They had to kill animals to get food. And yet, they took the time to paint. Why?
I used different colors to make tints, and these are fireworks that I made.
That is something that makes us separate from all other animals that need to create and to change our environment somehow and to make it more beautiful. That's what makes us different.
Tonight you'll be seeing over 400 pieces of children's art. You'll see works that represent the depth and the breadth of the Spectra program. You'll see artwork that reflects all of the visual and performing arts standards for California. You'll also be seeing all the hard work that these Spectra artists have put into these schools and the heart and the soul of the program.
I couldn't wait to come here tonight to see her artwork on the wall.
I want to be an artist when I grow up.
Anything that nurtures her artistic ability is just a godsend.
Art teachers said to put one there, and then one there, and then one there.
To have it showcased like this and to get the recognition, it's just been a really, really fun night.
I've been a Spectra artist for 25 years. I've worked with a lot of children. And what I delight in every single time is to see that joy, that animation, that vitality that comes through when the kids know they're doing what they really want to be doing, which is exploring their own creativity. Scylla, are you one of the fairy people or are you the queen?
I'm the queen.
You're the queen, great. Sitting on a horse. Tell us what you are.
I'm the tunnel.
You're the tunnel. Okay, so the procession is getting close to the tunnel. That's where you're doing the story from. For children to be well educated, among the first things that has to happen is they have to be there. They have to wind up at school. But to keep them there and to get them creatively engaged in what's going on in their school, the arts do that.
I love having Jerry in my classroom. He works really, really well with the little kids. He is able to accept absolutely anything they say, and the kids they really seem to respond to the movement part of the activities in the classes, especially when their oral skills aren't as strong.
You can see the king is still a little bit inside the tunnel. You see that? Now all of you as actors, you should really be knowing what's happening for you. When I'm teaching, I watch the children's faces, and at the end of class I say, so how are you feeling now? Notice how you're feeling. Because a big part of arts education is to notice yourself, to notice others, and to notice what's going on around you.
It helps you be able to stretch to your toes. It helps you tell stories.
They always say, we're feeling happy. And I tell them that as they're growing up, one of their jobs is to find the art form that makes them happy.
I really like it to have Spectra art because it helps me a lot.
It's there because the community asked for it, because teachers have asked for it, and because the school districts have asked for it.
Artists in our program are quite special because they're not just visual and performing artists who practice their own medium. They're a special combination of people who care and people who can really foster and nurture the inner artist in every child.
Here in California, the entertainment industry is the 5th largest employer. It doesn't necessarily mean acting and singing. I mean, you have your entertainment lawyers, you have your graphic artists, you have all this technology, creative technology. But in order to be able to make the best use of that, you have to let the kids be creative from day one.
Well, all children are creative when they first start out. But I think if you don't foster it and nurture it, it goes away. Not everybody learns by just reading, and people need to experience things.
There's a way that artists have a passion about their own work, about their discipline, about their craft, that they bring to the children that is ageless and timeless. And that's a very special relationship.
Children are the messengers we send to a time we will never see.